Good morning. I'm working on 09 Nissan Altima. It's got a 2.5 liter engine. I'm gonna replace the serpentine belt, and we're gonna also replace the oil cooler gasket. If you take a look, right there. So you can open the wheel well. And you don't need to take this off. I only took this off because of the belt, but so it's leaking right there. He's got two hoses on top. He's got 4 bolts on top. You know, technically I just need to replace this gasket, but it's in such a place where you have to take this one off, so get both. First we're going to disconnect this sensor right here, the squeeze tab. Squeeze it, pull it off. And then we're going to take off 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. Before that I have my catch pan. Obviously the car is jacked up, tires off. Importance of jack stands. Always use jack stands. Don't risk your life over saving 5 minutes or 2 minutes or 10 minutes. Whatever it takes. Use jack stands. Then get under the car securely. Alright. So here's the train. Stick a screwdriver. Alright, so we're gonna let that drain. I took off the radiator cap already. Fell out. So those look like 12s. So I'm gonna go grab 12s and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So we got our 12.
You know, these are different sizes. You only have 2 nuts and 2 bolts, so you can't mess them up. If I had more, I'd always make a stencil one. You know where my different size bolts go.
Alright, so we'll drain the antifreeze. Maybe 12. And go in there and crack them loose with both hands. Like you start at the top, bottom, left, right. And once they're cracked loose,
Take the top one off and just put back a couple of screws. So it doesn't just fall down. And take the bottom.
bolt off. Put that here. And we'll take both the left and the right nut off. I'll take the last top one back off. Alright. So now you have a cooler. Now you kind of move it to where your hoses are. Alright, so you don't need to fight your hoses. So now the cooler is moved. And here's the gasket that needs replacing. We'll replace this one. This one was not the one leaking, but we'll replace this one. We'll clean all that up. And then I'm going to take both these hoses off. And the way I do it is, I got one of these locking ones. So I just kind of lock on it. And then move it up out of the way. And I kind of twist the hose off. But that's a two-handed thing. So I'll be back. Alright, so we took the bolts off. We took the gasket off. Once this is off, you kind of bend this around till you see the hose clamps on both of these hoses, and keep in mind which hose goes to what, right? So, and make sure this hose goes to where it's supposed to go. So mark it if you need. I tend to put one behind the back and one in front, and I kind of know. My frame plug back in. Frame this. clean that up. There's the O-ring that leaks. Pull that out, clean the whole thing up. Go back. All right. Take a little bit of brake clean, wipe everything off. Don't use any abrasive on the surface. Is already the reason it leaks. You know, it's such a big plate for a center surface. So as soon as this dries out, it will start leaking. These are the part numbers from Nissan. Just like so. Okay. Because it is lip on here, you can only put it on one way, so. Okay, I'm gonna tighten a little bit on this one. We'll just crisscross. We want to make it sit flat. So cross tightening. Alright, so now clean the top and then the side, and then we'll put it back on. Now obviously we'll go in there and clean that surface too. Okay, so we got our hoses on. I'm gonna put our clamp, our gasket on. Maybe like so. Okay, that's how the gasket goes on, and then we'll move this up. Put that on. So I like putting the nuts on first so it doesn't pull off. And then the hoses on top, when you put them on, just make sure to put them on kind of the same angle that we're on. They just kind of go back in its own place as we're not replacing the hoses, so had little lines on them, made it a little easier. Now you get your 12 and tighten these, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna just sit on the gasket, so tighten them and then put that plug back in, and then top off the antifreeze, check your oil, should be good to go. Good luck.